Hi, and welcome to another episode of Youth Zone. As young people, we have a lot of questions on our minds. We have a lot of things we need clarifications to. We have a lot of things that bothers us, and we are always seeking answers to some of these things. In our quest to get answers to this plethora of questions that are on our mind, we tend to ask a lot of questions from people that are around us, close to us, people that are perceived to have more information than we do. So we go to them to ask questions, and most of the time we demand answers on the spot. However, caution should be taken. It's very okay to go to people that are way much more informed, exposed, intelligent than we are, because we are on a course of growth and we don't know a lot of things. We need to be pointed in the right direction so that we do not make mistakes. And that's why there is this saying that I can see into the future because I sit on the shoulders of giants. However, caution should be taken when asking questions. We have to understand the situations of the people we are asking questions. We have to understand their emotional state, their physical state. We have to understand what they are going through before we go to them to ask them questions. This is a function of emotional intelligence, whereby you understand your own emotions and you're also able to understand the emotions of other people, and you're able to manage both at the same time to achieve a desired result. So as a young person who is trying to grow, who is trying to learn from other people, we must make sure that our presence around them does not contribute a burden. As much as we are trying to take knowledge from them, we should not let our presence around them be seen as a nuisance factor. They should be happy to see us because they know that we are also put into consideration their own state of mind, their own state of being, their own emotions. When you see people that are not looking too good, that is not the time for you to go to them and start making demands or start asking questions that may not be relevant to them at that very time. As a matter of fact, before you approach people for questions or for directions or for guidance, seek their permission first. Like, may I ask you some questions? Is this a good time to ask questions? Is it a good time for us to talk? Things like this will help them open up more to you, not just for that session, but for subsequent sessions that you may want to have with them. So as a young person trying to grow as an asset in the making, always make sure that when you are relating with people that are perceived to be in higher places than you are, higher places in the sphere of intelligence, knowledge, always try to make sure that you meet them when it's not a difficult time for them, when it's more comfortable for them, not just when you feel, okay, I see you now and this is the time for me to have a conversation with you. Most times you may not get the best out of them, but when you're able to relate with them, you're able to adapt emotional intelligence, which is something you should actually do a bit more reading on. You should also read a bit more on empathy. Then they'll be able to warm up to you, they'll be able to open up to you, you'll be able to get more information from them even beyond what you bargained for. And if you keep this as a guiding principle, you'll be able to maintain a long-lasting relationship with people, especially those that are above you. And with that kind of relationship, it's going to open more doors for you. One of the most important things you can have in life is human interactions and network. Building your network is a function of emotional intelligence, is a function of empathy, is a function of reason and strategy. So don't just go talking to people when you feel like. Try and ensure that they talk to you when they are able and willing to speak with you. I'll see you next time.